man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were.
Hi, my name's Rick, and I wanted to create a video about a variety of things, I guess. This first video will be my own story, personal example, about growing up with learnt behaviours and learnt morals, and how I broke free from the chains of racism and homophobia and created my own set of morals through self-healing. So just to start off, I guess I'll share my story. So I grew up with divorced parents, which is, in hindsight, probably the best thing. Mum became a born-again Christian, whatever. So I grew up going to church, as well as, seeing my father often, which was, different, a lot different. So he was a white supremacist. He's a white supremacist. All the neo-Nazi stuff. When I went there, I'd wake up to skinhead music all the time, about fighting and hating other races and committing violence. And I had my head shaved a few times, measured a few times to see if I had Aryan skull parameters. I don't know. And there was passages of Mein Kampf and other Nazi propaganda written all over the walls in big black texter. A couple of times his idea of an outing would be going into the city and throw food at black people and Jewish people and abuse people on the buses, and he would make me call people niggers and Jews, and so I guess it was some form of indoctrination, which I didn't really realise until I was an adult. So I grew up, I still had all that racism from that, and a lot of homophobia, a lot of hatred, a lot of ignorance. I guess the only thing that softened it was growing up with Mum and her religion, and going to church. I'm not religious now. I don't have the need for religion. I think religion's a prison, but I am thankful for having that softness and grounding as a kid, because I don't know where I'd be without it. So anyway, I continued on that path for years, very hateful, very dumb to the world around me and the people around me. I just saw colour, and I saw sexual preference as a bad thing, And it wasn't until I was a young adult, and I went through 2 mental breakdowns and had all those walls collapse around me, that I was able to see clearly and justly, and I was able to break free of those chains of that sort of those sort of morals and things. So I used to listen to a lot of heavy music, and that's not my thing anymore, but I understand a lot of people like their heavy music, they like their metal, and they like their death metal, and I used to listen to a lot of Slipknot and Cradle of Filth, mostly to just piss off my mum. And I had other issues growing up too, but it wasn't until I started changing that and listening to John Butler Trio and Xavier Rudd and other music that opened my eyes to the real world, to love and compassion and understanding, and washing away my ignorance and racism. And I guess I just wanted to make the video to show that, you know, no matter what you grow up with, the environments, the morals placed on you by your parents, that if you really want to change your ways and the way you think and the way you live and the way you act towards others, then you're able to. For me, it was through music and meditation that I found my way. That's not for everyone, but I just wanted to use myself as an example to show that it can be done, that it can be changed around, that you can change your detrimental ways of racism and hate into love and compassion. A lot of people want to change the world but won't change themselves. I believe we're not going to change the world through hate and violence and ignorance, but through love and compassion and understanding of our next door neighbour, of the person next to us, no matter of their skin colour or their religious beliefs or sexual preferences and whatever. Love is love, and I grew up with a bit of a skewed understanding of love from my father. So I want to make a bunch of these videos. This is just the intro. I've got a lot more to say on a lot more topics, and I guess it stems from me wanting to help young people in my community to overcome what's affecting them and what's causing them to do detrimental things to themselves and those around them, to self-heal. And I believe the younger you're able to do that and heal, then the more time as an adult you'll get to spend sitting in a place of love and be able to find love and be able to stop taking part in the same old bad habits and bad relationships, and being able to love someone next to you and respect people for their deeds and how they treat you rather than what they look like. Thanks for watching, and sorry about all the ums. It was unscripted, and a couple of car noises, whatever, I can't help that, but thanks for watching. I'll see you next video.
Love lost such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home.